Here's the thing, like, hey man, I'm cool with the joke. I'm cool. My friends do it. I get the late night jokes. Like, you see, Pete. I get it. When it's your own show, and you know, like I'd be sitting in the back watching the cold open, and you know, the cold open is topical political humor or whatever's in the culture, and then making fun of you, and then you got to walk out and do a sketch next and hit your mark, and the show just made fun of you. So why are they gonna laugh at you? Like, they just dogged you in front of everyone, and then you step out there and you're like you're dressed like a clock or something, and you're like, I'm a f***ing loser, man. And like, these are people I've been with for almost a decade. Like, I grew up in front of these people. They've watched me through the most difficult times in my life, and they've been there for me. And nobody's ever shown more love and grace and leeway than Lorne Michaels, and I owe my life to that guy. But like, it was confusing because it's the nature of entertainment. It's the nature of this business that, like, at the end of the day, it's, you know, that's what it is. And it just was a really difficult thing to do. You feel small, you feel super insecure, and I'm already a very insecure person, and now I'm insecure in the place I'm supposed to feel the most safe. And like, it, you know, luckily we squashed it, talked about it, and fixed that part of it, but it took me a while before I felt comfortable to even say that. And yeah, it was weird, and it's still weird, you know,
to make your art super personal. Like, you go up there and you reveal yourself. Like, you do that, you know. It's like this cop from LA like gives you a sweatshirt with your pops' initials on it. Like, that's heavy as bro.
That's super heavy.
Like, it's heavy as and like the fact that like he knows this like intimate fact about, like, that's some shit that I can't even really begin to process.
I'm trying to grow into the man I want to be,
but I think you're doing that.
I'm being watched
for sure, and I can't even begin to understand sort of the magnitude of that. But I think I guess it's like you have these two things. It's like these two things at play, right? Because like massively like successful, right? And then like you have these like giant like public relationships, right? Where like, you know, every man in America is like, you know, jealous as or whatever they think. And so I think there's also part of it, I imagine, where people think like, wow, this dude is operating. It must be so good to be Pete Davidson. Like, probably, right? And you're sitting there like throwing all this out here,
like,
and like
crying, looking at like old yearbook photos. Like, what happened to you? What happened to you? I literally was crying. I like, this is really funny. This is what it's like to be Pete Davidson. Okay,
yeah, please.
I finally get this place, right? Okay, and I've been trying to get a place forever. I'm always like, I'm kind of like, I don't know, a nomad. I'm just always in like different pockets of places or whatever. And I finally get this place. I'm all excited, and I got it all jacked up, the works. I had like a guy come in and do it, like an adult, and like figure out how to, you know, do manly stuff around the house. While I sit there in my bathrobe and smoke cigarettes and drink chamomile tea. And you know, and I just like, I couldn't get the TV to work, and the blinds wouldn't close, and I couldn't, and I just started hysterically crying because like it's all I wanted was just to watch like Family Guy. Wow. And that's all I wanted, John, like just so badly. I've seen the episode. I just really wanted to watch it. And I was just on the floor hysterically crying and laughing, going, I have everything and nothing. I have everything and nothing. And that's what it's like.
But it is, but
I'm great. I'm so great because you're right. I mean, I get street love, which is like, honestly, that's all that matters. The internet's not real, but you got to learn how to like
yeah.
weather
And
that
by the way,
storm.
man, like you said, you were starting as a kid. But I want to ask you, man, because you're laughing and crying.
Yeah.
And back in the day, would you say you were just crying? Like, is it like, what is the laugh? Like, what is the laugh?
Is like, I can't believe I did this.
Right. Like, here